watching this video, you're probably dating or interested in dating. Maybe one or more of your previous partners have left you feeling frustrated, disappointed, or hurt, and you want to avoid dating the same type of person again. Or maybe you have had some healthy relationships in the past, but want to continue beating the odds and avoid dating people who could create havoc in your life. In any case, you recognize that your time is very valuable and that you deserve to share it with someone who will truly make you happy. No matter where you are in your dating cycle, learning to avoid dating the wrong partner is one of the most important things that you could ever do. There are thousands of different types of people you can get involved with, and they will not all be what you're looking for and deserve. As a matter of fact, only a few will make you happy, and you need to learn to identify the ones you will regret getting involved with. Hello, I'm Dr. Georgiana Spradling, emotional intelligence relationship coach and strategist, author of Don't Get Stuck with the Wrong Partner, Learn to Detect Unhealthy Traits and Behaviors in Others, and creator of groundbreaking tools for choosing or leaving partners and managing relationship dynamics. I have spent the last 20 years helping people like you make decisions about relationships and teaching them the skills necessary to avoid the pain that results from an unhealthy partnership. In this video series titled How to Avoid Dating the Wrong Partner So You Can Be with the One Who Will Truly Make You Happy, I will share with you 5 simple but crucial steps to take in order to identify the partners who will be more likely to make you unhappy or downright miserable. Even though you may be just dating, in this program I will use the words date and partner interchangeably. It may seem counterintuitive to you to focus on the negative, such as avoiding the wrong partner. You may be wondering, why not just focus on choosing the right partner? There's a lot of information on the internet about developing positive relationships and finding positive traits in a partner. What people have a harder time talking about is what does not work and what to avoid in order to ensure that you won't spend valuable years of your life with the wrong person. We are told from a young age that we must focus on the positive in people, and that is what most people do when they date. They look at qualities and dismiss the negative traits. I am here to encourage you to stop doing that. No one denies that considering qualities in your partner is a good thing. However, it's not enough. And this is because it is not the positive traits and behaviors in your partner that will make you miserable, but the negative ones. Keep this in mind as you move through the program. Let me start by sharing with you one of my clients' experiences, whose name I have changed to protect her identity. A few months ago, Mary, a 30-year-old woman, came to see me for coaching. She had been dating online for 2 years and had met several men she found attractive. One of them asked her for an exclusive relationship, and because the other man she was seeing on and off did not seem to want a commitment, she agreed. This man lived in another city and traveled to visit her once a week. After a couple of months of dating him exclusively, Mary found some of his behaviors peculiar. He seemed distant during the week and often refused to talk about his family. But Mary was very attracted to him, so even though her intuition told her he wasn't being completely open with her, she disregarded it and never mentioned her concerns. One day, while talking to him on the telephone, she heard the laughter of children in the background. When she inquired about them, he replied that he was babysitting his neighbor's children for a few hours. But all of a sudden, one of the children approached the phone and screamed, "Dad, get off the phone." You can imagine Mary's shock. She pressed for an explanation, and after much resistance, her boyfriend confessed that in fact he had two children of his own, was in the process of filing for divorce, as well as fighting with his wife for custody. Mary came into my office crying and wishing she had listened to her intuition and taken the time to know him better before committing to him. She regretted not having focused on his negative traits instead of getting sidetracked by his qualities. Unfortunately, when she committed to this boyfriend, she let go of the other man she was dating. She felt really bad about it because one of the men had some appealing traits she admired and had been very transparent about his life from the beginning. And although he was not rushing to a commitment, he told her that he would commit after they knew each other better. During one of my coaching sessions with Mary, she asked me a question many other clients had asked before, and that is, how important should attraction be in your choice of partner? Let me answer that question by sharing with you the 2 secrets of choosing a partner that helped Mary change the way in which she dated and prevented her from making the same mistake again. The first secret is that you must keep in check positive feelings such as love and attraction until you have conducted a thorough evaluation of your partner. It may seem strange to you to hear this. After all, we all know that it is essential to have deep feelings towards the person that you choose as a partner, and that love tends to show up unannounced. However, choosing a partner primarily based on your feelings can be misleading. Have you ever heard the phrase, love is blind? Here is why this is true. First, positive feelings tend to trigger wishful thinking. That means that as soon as you start feeling attracted to someone, your desire to feel good and in love will make you only see their positive traits and behaviors, and almost unknowingly, you will justify their negatives. This also happens when you start being intimate. You tend to be taken over by attraction and forget to look at facts objectively. Obviously, this presents a problem for you, as you need to have a clear picture of who the person that you're considering spending the rest of your life with really is, so that you can make the right choice. Another issue with feelings is that they tend to create projections. This means that you will want to allocate to your partner traits and behaviors that you found in a positive childhood caregiver and deny anything that interferes with that projection. So, for example, if your father or mother was really kind and made you feel loved, when your partner does something that reminds you of that parent, you will want to believe that the person is like your parent and has the same capacity and willingness to behave in a kind way. And it may not be so. So be aware of wishful thinking and projections when you choose a partner. Here's how. Focus on facts. So, what kind of facts should you be looking for? What you're looking for is who the person really is rather than what you hope them to be. For this, you must conduct a thorough evaluation of your partner and not find excuses to justify what you see. This is not as easy as it sounds. Fortunately, you can successfully evaluate your partners if you have the right system. And you're learning the right system right now, so that is great. The second secret I want to share with you is that you must focus on your partner's negative traits and behaviors as much or more than on the positive ones. Most people commit to partners based mainly on their qualities, their positive traits. I often work with clients who are very unhappy in a relationship but stay with their partner because they have many positive characteristics. Qualities are great, and the more qualities your partner has, the better. However, just one negative trait or behavior in a partner could outweigh 10 positive ones if that negative trait or behavior is not something you can live with. You may be wondering, what are the negative traits or behaviors in a partner you should be watching for. Let me make it simple for you. There are two types of negative traits or behaviors in a partner that may be difficult for you to live with that you must try to spot early on. The first type of negative traits or behaviors are the ones that do not fit with you. These can relate to religion, lifestyle, habits, goals, or personal characteristics. In Mary's case, what did not fit with her was a man who had children from a previous relationship. Mary wanted a partner that would only have children with her, and since this requirement was not negotiable for her, she broke the relationship with that boyfriend and started dating again. The second type of negative traits or behaviors in a partner that may be difficult for you to live with are the ones that are unhealthy or potentially dangerous. Some examples are having major addictions or being controlling, narcissistic, or a serial liar, for example. Mary's partner lied to her about having children and being married, and given the way in which he hid the truth, it was likely he would lie again. You must take unhealthy traits and behaviors in potential partners very seriously, as these types of characteristics are often deeply ingrained. Don't assume that because you have feelings for each other, your partner will be willing or able to change. On the outside, giving people a chance to change seems like a noble thing, but when you're dealing with unhealthy traits or behaviors in particular, often people end up disappointed and angry at each other because change never happens. Changing can often be like trying to move a mountain. If you meet someone with unhealthy traits or behaviors, you must assume that these characteristics are there to stay. You must then ask yourself if you would be able to live with these issues for the rest of your life. If the answer is no, then I would encourage you to reconsider that relationship. I know that hearing about uncovering unhealthy traits and behaviors in a partner can be overwhelming and scary. After all, there are often more than one unhealthy characteristic in people, and it may take a while to uncover all of them. But don't worry, the simple system that you're learning right now will help you spot some of the most important unhealthy characteristics in future partners. With the awareness you will gain as you advance through this program and practice, you can quickly sharpen your skills at tracking these traits, as well as those that do not fit with you. Stay with me through these videos, and you will begin to see what is important to focus on and what isn't, so you can avoid the wrong partner and find the right one. Let me summarize what you have already heard and what you will learn in the next videos. In part 1 of this video series, I have shared with you the 2 secrets of avoiding the wrong partner. The first secret is that you must keep in check positive feelings such as love and attraction until you have conducted a thorough evaluation of your partner. The second secret is that you must focus on your partner's negative traits and behaviors as much or more than on the positive ones. By doing these 2 things, you're taking the first 2 steps towards avoiding getting involved with the wrong partner. In the next 3 videos, I will show you where to look for traits and behaviors in a partner that either do not fit with you or that are unhealthy and potentially dangerous. We will look at 3 types of relationships in that partner's life that could reveal whether if you stay with that person, you will live with conflict and regret or with the love and peace that you deserve. By following through on my suggestions in these videos, you will be taking 3 more steps towards avoiding being involved with the wrong person. So watch for my email in a few days announcing part 2 of this video series, where we will look at your partner's relationships with previous partners. This is a very important area of your partner's life to be familiar with, because it can show you how your partner relates to people he or she is intimate with, what these individuals may have been unhappy about in the relationship, as well as your partner's level of insight about his or her level of participation in the failure of those relationships. Basically, it will show you how to peek into your partner's other relationships so you don't have to learn about their negative traits and behaviors the hard way. I have 2 requests before we meet next. First, I encourage you to make a list of all of the negative traits and behaviors you have already noticed in your partner. These are both the ones that are unhealthy and the ones that you simply do not like and do not fit with you. This list will be very valuable when in the next videos we will focus on specific relationships in your partner's life and begin to find either similar traits or different ones. In order to complete this task, please download and print the PDF titled Workbook for Part 1 located on this page. Second, I would truly appreciate it if you could share with me any thoughts, questions, or concerns that you may have as a result of watching this video. This will let me know what you're having difficulty with and will help me produce material that addresses your particular needs. You can post your comments on the feed below. I will do my best to respond to your comments and answer your questions as promptly as I can. I am honored to be part of your journey to avoid dating the wrong partner and look forward to seeing you in part 2 of this video series. Until then, I will leave you with my 3 inspirational messages. Trust yourself, don't stop evaluating, and don't sell yourself short. I will see you very soon. Please don't forget to leave your comments below.